Everything that happens for a reason, not by accident, not by luck, not by fate, but by law. This law is invisible, impartial, and absolute. It governs galaxies, atoms, and human lives alike. Welcome to Beyond the Veil. This is the law of cause and effect, and it is always in motion. From the tiniest movement of a butterfly's wing to the birth of a star, from the words you speak to the life you live. Every action sets something in motion, and every motion brings a return. This is not superstition. This is not punishment. This is cosmic justice, sacred neutrality, divine precision. It is the spiritual blueprint that keeps the universe in balance. What you send out returns. What you initiate echoes. What you cause manifests. The ancient sages knew this law well. They called it karma, rita, divine order. They taught. Nothing escapes the web of consequence. There is no action without reaction. There is no thought without effect. Today, we call it the law of cause and effect. And it doesn't sleep. Let's look at it simply. Imagine your life as a garden. Your thoughts are seeds. Your emotions are water. Your actions are sunlight. And the harvest, that's your reality. If you don't like what you see in your life, 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 the law is not punishing you. It's reflecting you, not as judgment. But as feedback, this law doesn't care if your intentions were good or bad. It responds to vibration. To energy, to frequency. What you do in thought, word, or deed becomes the blueprint of your experience. So what is a cause? The cause is not just a dramatic event. It can be subtle. A belief you keep repeating. A thought you rehearse. A feeling you suppress. A decision you make. Even silence is a cause. Even avoidance is a cause. Even delay is a cause. And so the law responds. You don't need to believe in it for it to work. It is working already. The moment you act, think, feel, or even imagine, a new ripple is born. Some ask, but why do bad things happen to good people? Because cause and effect is not linear. It is layered. You are not just this lifetime. You are not just this identity. You are a soul, carrying energy across timelines. Not all effects are from recent causes. Some are ancestral, some karmic, some soul chosen. But here's the gift. You can create new causes. You can initiate new timelines. You can plant new seeds. The law is always moving, but it's also always waiting for you. Let's be clear. The law of cause and effect is not about guilt. It's about power. It reminds you that you are the initiator, that nothing in your life is random. Even if you didn't choose it consciously, your vibration did. That doesn't mean you deserve pain. That means the law is mirroring what needs to be healed, released, or chosen differently. You are not a victim. You are a participant. And participation means power. Now, let's talk about cycles. Many people feel trapped in patterns. They say, why does this always happen to me? Why do I attract the same people? Why can't I get unstuck? The answer lies in cause. When the same result keeps showing up, look at the root. Are you repeating the same decisions, the same avoidance, the same fear? You cannot change the effect without changing the cause. This is why affirmation alone is not enough. You must shift the energy beneath the surface. Real change begins with a new cause. This law also teaches us about delayed manifestation. Sometimes you plant a seed, and it takes time to grow. Not all effects are instant, but they are inevitable. Just because you can't see the result yet doesn't mean it's not on its way. This law is not emotional. It is exact. It is mechanical, like gravity. It is loyal, like breath. It is dependable, like sunrise. If you start feeding love into your relationships, watch them change. If you stop feeding fear into your finances, watch your stability grow. If you begin practicing truth in your words, watch how people respond. Cause and effect, not the other way around. Let's go deeper. The law of cause and effect also reveals the power of choice. Every moment you are choosing to love or to judge, to speak or to stay silent, to show up or to shrink back, to trust or fear. These choices ripple. They build momentum. They gather energetic weight. And eventually they materialize. This is not to scare you. This is This is to empower you. Because if your past choices shape your current reality, then your present choices shape your future one. Want it to change your life? Change your causes.
Change what you repeat. Change what you focus on. Change what you normalize. Change what you normalize. Because the universe is not biased. It's responsive. It doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you are. It gives you what you are. And what you are is the accumulation of causes set in motion. Every belief, thought, and emotion. Casting shadows or light into your field. So how do you work with this law? Here are 5 sacred practices. 1. Radical responsibility. Stop blaming, deflecting, or waiting. Own your energy. Own your energy. Own your role. 2. Conscious creation. Before you act, ask, what will this create? Move with intention, not impulse. 3. Energy hygiene. Clear old patterns. Release dense vibrations. Don't let old causes dictate your current path. 4. Daily alignment. Meditate. Breathe. Ground. The clearer your energy, the purer your causes. 5. Service and love. If you want good to come, give good freely. Not for reward, but because it's who you are becoming. Yeah, for reward, but because it's who you are becoming. Let's not forget this law also brings healing. Because it allows for closure. It explains why things happened. And it offers a path to restore balance. When you understand the cause, you no longer feel punished. You feel prepared. You become a wise steward of your life. A conscious co-creator. An intentional soul. The law of cause and effect reminds us. There is no magic, only mastery. There is no fate. Only mastery. There is no fate, only frequency. There is no accident, only alignment. Your life is not random. It is a series of effects from the seeds you've planted, consciously. But starting now, you can plant something new. Let your next something new. Let your next word be pure. 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 Because everything you do does something. And when you act, because everything you do, and the stabilizers. When you act with speak in love, and let's spell it, and I spell it again, and there is others. Spell it late, but the lays are not they do. Listen, in a minute, they get to book in the right to declare no sadness and honest. It takes this resin, the start, getting. Matter on the next floor that is every dog. No, not again. It is